Well, good, very early morning, folks, here from Summit Center on Barch TV. Jason Barch here. I am bringing you live U15 action today as your Big Red Machine squares off against the Prairie Dogs, the Prairie Hockey Academy. And I am very, very happy to be bringing you a lot of action today after a tough one for the boys yesterday, coming off that 9-2 loss to Edge last night, as I know they're going to be looking for a little bit of payback here as they'll head back to work for Coach Jesse here today. Talking about a little roster changes for the Big Red Machine today. We are going to be without our stalwart defenseman here, Lucas Pandachuk, going to be out of the lineup here this morning. And rumor is that he'll be joining the team a little bit later today and hopefully back on the ice with him tomorrow with an upper body injury. And Tepe Noguchi's slated to play in his role on defense today for the Big Red Machine. So one major lineup change here for us today. Talking about a head-to-head with the teams here today as we look at the Prairie Hockey Academy and OHA as they line up the tail of the tape today. They both have played 13 games. The records are identical at 3-9-1. Goals in favor per game tend to be right around the 3 mark, with goals against being 5 and 6 respectively. Power play could be the difference here as you take a look at OHA just under 20% and the Prairie Hockey Academy a little over 25%. Penalty killing roughly about the same in penalty minutes. So we've got two very, very evenly matched teams here today as they square off at the Summit Center here in Abbotsford, BC for the OHA U15 showcase here today. Looking at the leading scorers for each of the team, for your OHA Big Red Machine, Lucas Pandachuk is atop the leaderboard with 11 points, 2 goals, 9 assists, 4 penalty minutes, and Declan Street will be leading the way for Prairie here today with 19 points, 12 goals, clearly has no problem putting it in the net, 7 assists and 8 penalty minutes. Looking at the starting lineup today for Coach Jesse as he is set to send out Levi Muir at center. On left wing will be Vincent Bureau to get the start here today. And on his right, Kane Fitzgerald, number 18, is going to play on the right side as Ben DeLige is going to start on defense to the left side, and Ryan Witcheruk's going to be on the right in place of the Pandachuk. Jonah Gamble, number 1, is going to get started in net today between the pipes for OHA. As we look forward to the Barch TV's keys to the game today, maintain discipline. One of the things talking to Coach Jesse about earlier before the game today is we just came unraveled yesterday as the boys got themselves into some penalty trouble and sort of lost their composure in the second period here. They had 6 goals scored against them. They're going to want us to play a full 60 minutes today, as has been hallmark with this team. Playing 2 periods is not going to get the job done, and playing a full 60 minutes, full 3 periods of hockey, and he wants to see them up tempo. If you're out there for 45 seconds, you need to be looking for a chance to get off the ice and recharge as you become ineffective at that pace that they want to play here today. So we'll be back in about 1 or 2 minutes time here as we get you fired up at home and set to bring you the first period action after this.
The following is a Barch TV production.
Well, we're back to the Summit Center here in Abbotsford, BC, as we get set to drop the puck in the first period here. The OHA U15 Big Red Machines are squaring off against the Prairie Hockey Academy. Jason Barch be happy to be bringing you the action here today. Flying solo today, so face off here controlled by OHA as they move the puck up right in front of us here. Rasmussen takes a shove from his man, and of course Coach Jesse's already changed the lineup on me here as DeLige moves the puck, tipped off the far side on a nice job there by Mac Host down the far side into the bar corner. Host in the corner now battling with his man. Gets the puck up to Verrier. Verrier goes rink wide here to DeLige at the left point with a shot. That whistles wide, blockered away by the goaltender into the near corner. Controlled here by Prairie as they move the puck up. Good back pressure there by Rasmussen as he momentarily turns it over at the blue line and back the other way. Now comes Prairie, shot right on, nice save by Gamble, and turns that one aside for the first shot of the game for either club. Battle here in the near corner as Verrier bumps his man. Bouncing puck now as he starts to move out of the zone with some speed. Reese Verrier toe drags at the center line at end of a long shift. Walgren tries to get around his man, does a nice job there of almost getting a nice scoring opportunity off for the Big Red Machine inside the near corner here. Fortin at the left point gets the shot through. That whistles wide and gloved down there by the goaltender. We'll have a face-off as the team starting to feel each other out here in the first period. 18:51 to go, just over a minute in. Face-off will be to the right of the Prairie goaltender. Inside their zone. Battle for it as the puck goes in behind the Prairie net on the far side. Leitner goes after that. Back the other way now is offside the call. We'll have a face-off inside the neutral zone. As changing lineups here quickly as they get all the boys into the fray here. Fired in by Fortin. Forecheck goes to work now for OHA, and behind the net, Muir watching his man. Battling for it there, Fitzgerald tries to get the puck back down to Muir as they battle for it in the far corner. Puck up the wall now as Prairie moves the puck out of the zone. Turned over there at the blue line. Nice turnover opportunity here by Fitzgerald with a shot, blockered away. Nice job there on the back pressure by Kane Fitzgerald for the first OHA shot of the game as they battle for it in their feet. Puck comes back now onto the neutral zone. Whitruck tries to get the puck in, or Walton rather, tries to get the puck in at the far side. Back to collect now is Fortin in behind the OHA net. Battle for it in behind the goal line, down low as he gets rubbed off the puck there. Shot from a sharp angle, hits the side of the net. And Fortin now comes out of the pile with the puck, tries to move the puck up to Vincent Bureau, but not able to do that. And now he's going to skate it out himself. Here comes Ryder Fortin out through the neutral zone, far side as he tries to hit Fitzgerald going up the far side now, and Noguchi comes out. Tepe Noguchi, D-to-D pass here to Blaine Bart as he makes a nice pass and then fires it in deep as the forward line changes here for OHA. Max Chen after it there, almost forces a turnover. Chen playing with Bowen and Bryant. To the right point, delayed offside call as they'll be forced to tag up. Bart's now out of the corner with some speed as he moves the puck up. Tries to go around his man, gets knocked off the puck. Noguchi, nice job there, zipping through the neutral zone. Max Chen up top, and that rolls off a stick, and wasn't expecting that one. Was Bryant coming back to support the defense as he makes a move in the neutral zone. Turned over there now as they move the puck up. Flip the puck, flagged down there by Blaine. He does a nice job as he goes to his partner on the far side. Noguchi now swings it to Chen. Chen with some speed through the neutral zone. Max Chen across the blue line, dancing down the right side into the far corner. Backhands the puck down low into the near corner. As they go back to work as Verrier bumps his man. DeLige now holds the puck at the point with the shot, and that one's going wide. And it looks like we're going to have a delayed head contact call. We'll have our first penalty of the game as OHA is going to go to the power play here with 16:31 remaining in the first period. So first man advantage here is going to go to OHA. A little bit of momentum going here in their direction as they've been able to keep some sustained pressure inside the Prairie zone. Face off now. DeLige here at the left point, keeps the puck in, does a nice job there. Verrier gets the puck over to him. Far side to Mac Host. Backhand, tough pass there as he takes it on his backhand. DeLige's got to hurry, gets it back down to Verrier. They're trying to get set up here. And the passes are just a little bit off. Nice pass there across. Mac's going to walk it in. Oh, into Wahlgren. His one-time shot. Kind of a little bit behind him, but he's able to get contact with it, but doesn't get any amount of force on that one. Again, passing to the backhand there. It's taking scoring opportunities away as DeLige walks it in. Pass out front. And good play there as they have some sticks is Prairie, and they are forcing OHA to regroup here now through the neutral zone. Now with some speed, here comes Verrier. Look out, heads up. Cross as he cuts towards the blue line there and just about gets run over in center ice. Here comes the breakout now. OHA now back to Verrier. Verrier right up the middle. Verrier sidesteps, drops the puck. No support there as he's all by himself. On the far side is Wahlgren, and forced to retreat now as Jonah Gamble sets the puck up for Rasmussen. Bryant, rather, sorry. Far side now as they move the puck across the blue line. 20 seconds here to go on the man advantage for OHA as Prairie doing a nice job of keeping them around the perimeter. Bryant walks it out, tries to get the puck down low and does. To Leitner. Back up top to Fortin. Over to Bryant. Again, bad pass on the forehand. Forces them to have to readjust and not take the pass cleanly. Leitner out of the corner. Rink wide. And just about a breakaway coming back the other way. Got to hustle back. Pass out in front. Rebound dangerous in front. Gamble does a nice job there. He had to be alert twice on that one as they are able to get a nice quality scoring chance off here. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Bowen with a shot that whistles wide on the near side. As they pick up the puck here on the near side is Lance Bryant as he walks around one man but can't get around two. As back the other way now, Bowen's got the puck at the far side, flips the puck in. Forwards not able to get the puck deep enough to allow his line mates to change, and is turned back into the OHA zone. Puck around to the near side. Battle forward here on the near wall. Too many toe drags right now for OHA. They got to simplify and start moving the puck a little bit more. Moving the puck up the wall on the far side. Back down low. Big hit there on Witcheruck as he felt that one. Is a little bit shaken up after that hit in the corner. Pass out front, rebound off of our OHA stick right on Gamble, and he had to be alert. There is another good opportunity there for Prairie with a shot. That's blocked in front. Nice job there by Walton, and he is able to deflect that puck now as OHA finds themselves on their heels inside their own zone here. And Witcheruck flips the puck off, but not able to get clear of the zone. He's clearly still rattled from that contact that he suffered down the corner there. Is a little bit gun shy there now coming out of the corner. Here comes Prairie with a shot right on. Nice save, Gamble, and a rebound right out in front. Another good opportunity there for Prairie, and here comes OHA. They're able to clear the zone. Nope, not able to clear the zone, but they're going to regroup and move the puck up the far side as Witcheruck now tries an indirect pass and does. Gets it up the ice into Wahlgren, not able to control the bouncing puck as they get the puck to the wall on the far side. Back now the other way as Witcheruck stuck out there still as he's not able to change here with the pressure that Prairie's applying to them on the forecheck. Puck up, hits the official on the far side. Shot right on. Nice save there by Gamble on another Prairie opportunity. Right out in front of us. Barch now controls the puck inside the defensive zone. Backs it up to Mac Host. Now Rasmussen. Bodied off the puck there momentarily is Noguchi. Far side. Here comes Barch. Gets the puck up and not able to get it deep. Verrier bumped off the puck there as Prairie now comes turnover there by Host, and he does a nice job there of forcing the play back in. Rebound dangerously right out in front as Summit Center has a lot of ghosts in the boards here as they Barch now picks up the puck on the far side, breakout pass up the wall. Nice pass coming through. This is going to be a glove pass, and touching it is Verrier, and we'll have a face-off inside the neutral zone here. 11:21 here to go in the first period. So a good start for OHA, but they've had found themselves a little bit on their heels here in the last few minutes, as Prairie starting to exert some of their forecheck dominance here. And back the other way now, Witcherek back out on the ice for OHA. Over to DeLige. Ben DeLige now up to Max Chen. Chen with some speed, gets across the blue line. Chen, pass right out in front. Oh, and a nice shot, scoring opportunity there on a good line rush there by Max Chen. Another shot there for OHA in the far side. Bumped off the man. Now it's Bryant right out in front. Can't connect there. Pass, that goes off a leg. Rebound in front. Good scramble in front. Good traffic as the OHA Bowen, Bryant, and Chen line exerting a little bit of dominance there at the end of that shift as they do a nice job here. Almost at the midway mark of the first period. Face off inside the Prairie zone to the right of their goaltender. Puck now in behind the Prairie net as they go to battle here in the near corner. Up to the half wall now as they try to break out. Good back pressure here. There's some speed right in front of the OHA bench as DeLige takes his man. Now Witcherek's got to be careful. He does. The sidesteps a hit there from behind the net. Moving the puck up the far side. Big team, this Prairie team. They make them big in the Prairies, that's for sure. Hay baling in the summer. Hockey in the winter. And when they bring it, they bring the load. Puck up to the right point is Eaton with a shot right on. Rebound right out in front. Dangerous. Good job there by Jonah Gamble as he is solid in the net here so far to start the game for OHA. Looking rock solid as they try to cross-seam pass. Oh, and a turnover there as Wahlgren can't control that pass now. The far side, DeLige squaring up his man on the angle and does a nice job there, forcing a turnover. Bumped off the puck. We got to have a one-on-one here on Fortin. Backhand right in. A nice job there as Gamble doing a nice job of keeping his team in the game right now. On a turnover inside the OHA zone at the blue line. Forces a dangerous scoring opportunity for Prairie with 9:45 here to go. In the first period, face-off will be to the left of Gamble inside the OHA zone. Controlled here at the right point by Baker at the right point with a shot through traffic. Oh, a nice kick save there. Another save by Gamble through traffic as Fortin goes to work in behind the net for OHA. Muir down below the goal line supporting him as puck up to the left point now. A shot that goes off a leg. Nice play by Fitzgerald as he goes just about sprung free there off the shin pad shot as tipped in deep. Back to collect it here is Wahlgren at the far side. Sharp angle Draisaitl shot on the near side, hits the side of the net. Battle for it here as the puck sits up on top of the back of the net momentarily now as they move the puck up the wall, but not able to get it out. It's held in at the left point. Wahlgren tries to backhand the puck over to Muir, and back the other way now as Bureau goes to the wall with his man, and Fortin lays a check on his. In behind the net now as Prairie controls, tries to wrap pass out in front, and Gamble's able to get his stick on it. 8:43 here to go in the first period. U15 action here at the Yale Showcase here at the beautiful, or not so beautiful, Summit Center in Abbotsford, BC. Pass right out in front, dangerous there as they're not able to collect on that. Penner at the right point. Oh, that's traffic there. Nice Jonah with another great save there for OHA. As right now, Prairie putting the screws here to OHA inside the zone as the shot goes wide up over top of the net. And we'll have a face-off again and a desperate line change here for OHA with 8:20 to go. On their heels now, shots in favor of Prairie, 9 to OHA's 3. Face-off's going to be to the right of Jonah Gamble as he gets the high fives from his teammates as they come back on the ice. They appreciate his effort in keeping this game still tied at 0. Face-off now, controlled by OHA. They move it up the wall, but they're not able to get it out. Far side, Noguchi takes a hit as Verrier comes in to collect the puck on the near side now as Rasmussen moves the puck up to Barch as he now moves the puck up to Host. Mac Host coming right down Broadway up the middle. Shot with a barrier that goes wide on the far side, and a nice line rush there by Host and Verrier. Shot right on by Host, and that's gloved down easily there by the goaltender. 7:56 on the game clock, and we'll have a offensive zone face-off here for OHA. Jason Barch bringing you Barch TV action from between the glass on the Barch TV scaffolding here today at the beautiful Summit Center. Barch at the left point takes a bump from his man, is able to get the puck in deep, does a nice job there of holding that line. As they battle for it here on the near wall. Into the corner now. Watch there by Rasmussen. Stretch pass come up the far side as Noguchi back to collect the puck for OHA. Tepe Noguchi, the Swiss Army knife on this team, can play anywhere, and he plays it well. Noguchi now circles out of the corner. Pass out front. Got to be careful, Rasmussen. Bart's on a nice pass up to Host at the far side, and that's going to go for icing. And it will. As Host just couldn't reach that pass. So face off inside the OHA zone with 7:15 on the game clock. Face-off will be to the right of Jonah Gamble, who's been playing lights out right now for OHA inside the Big Red Machine net. In to take the draw is Reese Ferry, and he wins that comfortably. Won it right to Jonah Gamble, and he'll jump on that, and they'll be able to make their line change now. Good play there, and a smart play by Gamble, freezing that one and allowing his line mates to change. That's a heads-up hockey play right there, folks. Goaltender's dialed up today, and he's ready and come to play. His number one has been number one so far here for the Big Red Machine. Back down low. Oh, now DeLige goes into the corner here in the near corner. Takes a bump from his man as they battle up the wall. Pass out in front. Dangerous one there. And a point-blank shot there, and it goes off a leg into the corner. Fortunate for OHA as Eaton plays the puck here at the right point and holds the line. Down below the net now as they battle for it is DeLige goes to work. Now down on the far side as Bryant. Turnover down low. Nice save there by Gamble. Another save for Jonah as he does a heck of a job here. Shot at point blank. I missed that one, and it looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty call coming to OHA with 6:28 here to go in the first period. We'll have our first OHA penalty, and it looks like it's going to be DeLige, and he's going to go for two. So we'll have a good look here at the Prairie power play that starts the game at just a little over 25.6%. And OHA is going to be down a man here for 2 minutes, hopefully. Face off to the left of Gamble inside the OHA zone. Puck controlled by Prairie, and they controlled it down low. In behind the OHA net, they move the puck up to the left flank, now up top to Eaton. Eaton walks it in from the right point, and that's gloved down by Gamble. And 12 ticks of the clock there, but every second matters when you're shorthanded. Face off to the left of Gamble. Puck comes up top, and he's able to hold it on momentarily. Biro doing a nice job on the far side, knocks his man off the puck momentarily as Wahlgren now battling with his man. Bouncing puck out of the corner, controlled here by Prairie. Down low, tries a wrap play. Not able to get the shot off as Fortin does a nice job, and he's going to turn and fire the puck down the ice, and a nice play by Ryder Fortin. Turnover there at the far side as Prairie player's not able to hold that puck. And Barch turns and fires the puck all the way down the ice. So over a minute here to go in the man advantage. OHA forcing Prairie now to regroup in their own zone. Indirect pass in the neutral zone, pass in behind him, and the puck gets down low. Back behind the OHA net as Barch picks it up. comes out and fires it down the ice. Does a nice job there and takes a hit from his man out of the corner. And up the far side now with 45 seconds to go on the man advantage as they tip the puck through the neutral zone now with some speed. 4 men crossing the blue line. Shot. As you can hear Coach Jesse saying, forwards are going to have to apply a little bit more pressure coming back, or it's just going to be an absolute shooting gallery. 36 seconds here to go in the man advantage for Prairie. Face off inside the OHA zone. Backhanded up and out, and we could be in a foot race coming back the other way as Christian Bowen. Oh, just about cuts that one loose there in the near side. Fortin off the wall, does a nice job there, firing it down the ice. 20 seconds here to go in the man advantage. Back to collect it and set it up in behind the Prairie net. Bryant, nice job there, good angle on the far side, and he's able to hold the puck in as he's just going to sit on it here for a few seconds. Does a nice job now, Wittrock. Now over to Fortin. Time expires in the man advantage as OHA successfully has killed their first penalty of the game. Now with some speed up the right side. Pass out front, but nobody there to pick it up as it works its way all out to the left point now as Fortin goes to the corner. Dangerous pass out front, backhanded wide. Near side, Bryant hits the official here in the corner. Bouncing puck now coming out of the corner as Bryant moves the puck around to the far side. Now Bowen tries to tip the puck through. Oh, good job there. At the far side by Ryder Fortin. Knocks over his man, and OHA's got to start doing a little bit more of that. As Fortin now is off to the races, Fortin's going to carry it across the blue line. Tried to go wide on his man. Carries the puck into the point, or into the corner rather. And back the other way now. Here comes Prairie with some speed. Leitner watching him. Nice job there by Brian, and Leitner comes to the rescue and strips him off the puck as they come back the other way now. Leitner flips the puck in deep and allows the forward lines to change and gets dumped there at the end. Oh, and dangerous hit there on the far side as Leitner is going to get a delayed penalty here call on the far side for boarding. And Levi is going to go to the box for 2 minutes. That was a dangerous hit. Easy one to call for the officials. Unfortunately, I think the player just sort of turned on him there at the end. And so Levi is going to go to the box now for 2. And OHA will have to kill off another one. 3 minutes left to go, 3:04 to go in the period. So 2 minutes back up on the clock here for OHA. And let's see if they can kill one here towards the end of the first period. Face-off controlled, and that's going to go up and out of play. We'll have another face-off with just a few ticks off of the clock on that one. Well, I appreciate that, Tyson. I think that's a bit of glaze, buddy. Tyson Kuyak joining us here from the U17 prep team, goaltender. I'm sure he can appreciate the play of Jonah Gamble right now for U15, as he's been doing a fantastic job right now of holding the boys in this one here. Very often your goaltender needs to be your best penalty killer, and he's been all of that. Good job down there low as DeLige goes to work and does a nice job. He must have killed about 20 seconds. Rebound in front there. A nice scoring opportunity on the short side as trying the wrap play there. Oh, and he's upended on a nice job there by, I think it was Walgren that came over and just eliminated the forward there on the short side. Yeah, great play by Bates in there as we got to start putting guys on their backsides here a little bit more as we're doing a little bit too much stick waving at pucks. Face off to the left now, a Gamble inside the OHA zone. Face-off controlled here by Prairie at the right point. They move the puck down the right flank. Good job, good stick there by Barch as he's able to get in the shooting lane. Puck shot, doesn't get through, rebound on the far side. That just goes to the corner now as he just about had an opportunity there. Good job coming back there in front now as they battle for it here. Nice job there. Barch picks up that one. Got to get that puck out. We got to get that puck out. We got to get that puck out. Take your time. And Wittruck's going to take his time and fire it all the way down the ice. 30 seconds here to go on the man advantage for Prairie as they move the indirect pass up the far side. Wittruck's going to get the puck. Barch turns and takes it and flips it. Flag down there by the Prairie player at the blue line as they turn it, transition quickly back the other way. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go in man advantage. Shot. Good save there by Gamble on the short side. Flashes out the left leg. And 3 seconds to go. Bouncing puck to the right point. And the defenseman had cleared the zone, hearing that Leitner was going to come out. So good battle there by the penalty killing unit of the OHA Big Red Machine, and they're able to thwart 2 power play opportunities here to start the game. And that's got to be encouraging for the boys in red to get this one started as the penalty kill looks very, very good. Down low, Fortin battling off the wall. Bureau picks up the bounce puck there as he starts to go for a skate. Moves the puck up to Kane Fitzgerald. Back to Bureau at the far side on his backhand. Can't control that, and it goes into the corner. Backhands the puck down low. Levi Muir now out of the corner. To Fortin, and bouncing puck goes over his stick and forced to retreat. Right out in front of us here as they battle for it. Muir watching his guy, takes a hack there by Fitzgerald. Far side, DeLige. He's going to go and get it across the red line now. Bouncing puck and just offside as they made a move. And we're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct. Looks like DeLige is going to go. For shooting the puck after the whistle. And the boys have gotten yet another penalty to kill off. And this was one of our keys to the game today, was maintain discipline. Something that OHA is struggling with at this moment. A nice job there by Bureau as he forces the play out to the neutral zone. 15 seconds here to go. Rink-wide pass right out in front of us here. Back the other way. Vinny Bureau doing a nice job there in the neutral zone. 5 seconds here to go. Shot right on. Gamble turns that aside. Rebound. 2 seconds to go in the period. And tipped right on. And he had to make 2 saves there at the buzzer. As maintaining discipline and staying out of the box here as the boys go into the break here with 1:34 to go in the power play opportunity for Prairie. So as we will take our break as well, I get a chance to have a sip of coffee. Thank you to my beautiful aunt and uncle for bringing me the Starbucks latte. Any of you at home that are around the rink, my drink of choice, of course, is the Well, and I just want to shout out everybody at home. If you have an opportunity, throw something up in the chat here for the boys, as I know that they've been working hard here this morning. Throw the chat out. I'll put it up on screen so that when they watch it later, you can tell them that you were thinking about them. So we'll be back here in about 12 minutes time. If I got my technology to work for you guys. We'll be back in about 12 minutes time here for period number 2. OHA, Prairie, both tied at 0. Well, welcome back, folks, here to the Summit Center in Abbotsford, BC, home of the Yale Lions Hockey Academy. Jason Barch bringing you Barch TV action here of OHA U15 Big Red Machine Hockey as we are about to get underway in our second period. As the boys went into the intermission tied 0-0, OHA is going to have to kill off a minute and 34 seconds of the Ben DeLige unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. As second period face-off will be brought to you by Sun Valley Dental Center in Osuyas, home of the Hockey Smiles. And we are underway here to get the Prairie regroups inside the defensive zone, backhand by Lepp up through the middle, speed through the neutral zone. The shot turned aside there by Jonah Gamble, who's been lights out here to start the game for OHA, and it does a nice job there, tested early. Face-off will be to the right zone. Scrum draw as they battle for it there, and it's controlled there, but barrier. As Coach Jesse calling for a defensive change, and back the other way now. Here comes Prairie through the neutral zone. No pressure there. Those those sort of lazy passes in the neutral zone, those need to be jumped on. So we got to jump on those as quickly as we can. Support. Puck controlled on the far side there by Prairie. And bouncing puck. Far side. Over top of the net. As puck now into the near corner. Bumped there by Fortin. Tipped right on. Rebound. Far side. Backhanded right. On another opportunity by Prairie and tight. Second period. Left to go in the match. Inside their own zone, defensive zone draw. Score tied at 0 as we're underway here in the second period. OHA looking to kill off their third penalty here of the game as the puck controlled, and it's out. Nice job there. Good pressure on the far side by Fitzgerald as they move the puck back inside as Souter tries to go wide on Noguchi. Is not able to. Tepe does a nice job of cording him off on the corner. Bouncing puck right up front. Far side, right flank. Shot right on. Nice save by Gamble. Wrap. Oh, and a nice play there by Noguchi as he moves the puck up. Nice job there by Tepe at the end of that period, or at the end of that power play. Off the wall there as they come back out to the neutral zone. Cleared back in as Barch goes back to pick up the puck here for OHA. Indirect pass, bumper through the neutral zone. Back on right in front. Nice shot there. Bouncing puck to the far side. OHA now moves the puck up down the right side. Here comes Noguchi with some speed down the right side. Tepe now carrying the puck in deep. Down low and behind the Prairie net. Far side, watched there by Fitzgerald and Giro. Applied some pressure. Bryant angling his man into the corner. On the half wall, turned over there by Bryant. That's now making moves there, down low. Tries to spin off the wall, but he's not able to control the puck. Back the other way, good pressure coming back, and by Chen does a nice job on the back pressure. Max Chen, we want to see that hard back check pressure there by number 12, and he's doing a nice job here for OHA today. Oh, this pass there by Chen is picked off there, the far side. Walton watching his man. Chen now, here with some speed. Max Chen down the right side. Here he goes. Trying to get around the corner. He does. He's able to get to the net. Backhand right on him. Nice save there by the Prairie goaltender on OHA's first shot of the period. And the short side tipped right over the net there. Now Christian Bowman goes for it. Out of the corner. Spins off the wall. Makes a move on one man. Backhand right up front. As a weak backhand there by Bryant, but he gets it towards the net and forces the goaltender to freeze that. With 16:32 here to go. As my clock was not syncing there with my iPad, so we'll get you back on track here. 16:32 to go. Face off inside the Prairie zone to the left of their goal. Leitner now comes up with the puck. Battling with his man, gets the puck up the wall here. Fortin vacates the blue line, is feeling pressure. And Walton goes back for icing as we'll have another face-off inside the Prairie zone. 16:20 here to go. And we'll reset here inside the Prairie zone. A little bit of even back and forth here as OHA doing a nice job of killing off their third penalty of the game. And Prairie is 0 for 3 at the man advantage here to start this game. Back to collect it now is Walton. Moves the puck up the wall, tries to hit Underwood there through the neutral zone. Good pressure here by Leitner. Levi Leitner trying to control the puck here on the near wall. And he just takes a straight line approach there as Fortin jumps up and holds the line. And now Prairie controls inside the defensive zone. Sidesteps Wahlgren there as he moves the puck down the far side. Leitner takes his man, goes to the wall, doing a nice job there. Levi Leitner on the back pressure. Down low, Fortin upended. Wahlgren watching his man, the far side. Coming in to help there is Verrier. Or that's Underwood rather. 46, not 48. Underwood, good pin. You can hear Coach Jesse. He likes that play. Now up the wall as Leitner tries to flip the puck, and he does. He's able to clear the zone and comes out of nowhere there. Gets rubbed out by Grimes right in front of the Prairie bench. Far side now, Fortin backhands the puck over top to Walton off the wall and just misses Leitner with the pass there. Down the far side. Here comes Prairie now with some speed up the far side. Gets around Underwood at the far side, the blue line, and we'll have offside. And we'll reset here inside the neutral zone for another face-off. 14:54 on the game clock. Just a reminder, all you folks that have not subscribed to Barge TV, do so and click on the subscribe button on the screen there, and we will ensure that you get the notifications of when games start. Both U15 and U17 prep Barge TV is doing this season for OHA, but no affiliation. We want to make it very clear, just a dad having fun watching his boys play and cheering on his teammates. And so far in this one, the boys are doing well as they're hanging in there, and a big physical Prairie team as we would expect. Face off to the right of Gamble. Puck goes to the corner. Noguchi gets it up to Host. Host flips it through the neutral zone. Now he's got some speed. He's got Rasmussen to his left. Mac Host with a shot, and good opportunity there by Mac Host. And a good save there by the goaltender as he takes the shot. 2-on-1 coming back the other way, and we'll have a face-off inside the Prairie zone to the left of their goaltender. And puck controlled there by Barch. Throws the puck towards the net, and that bounces off a leg. Good stick there. As just momentarily turned it over, and then back the other way now comes Prairie as they regroup inside their own zone. Misses that one as Host moves the puck up. Now Verrier across the line, shot whistles that one wide on the far side as he's going top corner all day long. Reese Verrier with a killer shot once he's able to get it loaded and fired off. Bouncing puck, that actually was up over top of the net there momentarily. There you go, there's a strange Summit Center bounce. And Verrier gets his stick knocked out of his hands as Noguchi jumps up in the play. Host covering his defensive post up top. And back the other way now as Prairie comes 2-on-1. And offside. As they force him to go laterally at the blue line and forces that play offside. 13:41 here to go. Just remember, if you throw a shout out up on the board here inside the chat, I'll put it up on screen. just like Melanie here. Thanks, guys. Let's go, boys. And they're playing well as they get the puck in deep. Turned aside there as Ben DeLige comes back to help out his goaltender there on another shot by Prairie. Shot from the right point. Nice blocker save there by Gamble, and he turns that one aside. Jonah Gamble playing a terrific game right now for OHA. Battle for it here as Fitzgerald takes a bump. Puck inside the Prairie zone. Far side now, it's tipped out by Prairie, and that's going to go the length of the ice. He waves it off. I'm not sure why he waved that one off. Should have been icing, but now turned over down low. As Leitner overskates that. Far side, DeLige backhands the puck down there. Nobody home, so we're going to turn that over. And Prairie now with the puck inside the danger zone. Shot right on. Nice save, Gamble. Another good opportunity there by Prairie inside the high danger part of the ice. As OHA turning the puck over is going to end up costing them. They got to be careful. Now Biro leaves the puck there for DeLige, and he goes for a skate. Head contact, no call. Far side. Bryant. They battle for it in the corner right out in front. And there we go. There's the makeup call on the head contact to DeLige. And 12:24 on the game clock. And OHA is going to go back to the man advantage. As number 4 for Prairie is going to get 2 minutes for a cross check. So here's our opportunity right now to get one against the grain for the Big Red Machine. As OHA goes to work here now in the man advantage. On that cross-check call. Held at the left point, Bowen. Back up to Fortin. To the left flank. Oh, he tried the bumper pass there out in front to Verrier. Or Levi Muir, rather. And that goes off of Fortin's skate and outside the zone as he tries to get the puck through, and that's going to go for icing, and we'll have a face-off down, all the way down inside the OHA zone. Not where we want it to be for the power play, but just missing that pass through the neutral zone will force the boys all the way down the ice, not able to change. So we'll get this going again. Face off to the left of Jonah Gamble inside the OHA zone as they control the puck now. Ryder Fortin backhands the puck down low. Or that's Bryant, rather. 8, not 6. Here comes Bryant up the right side, across the blue line, through the legs, down to Levi Muir, poked into the corner by the goaltender. Good job there, upended, no call on that one as they're already on the power play as Fortin holds the line at the far side. Shot, that goes off a leg into the corner now, and Bowen's going to come up and play that one. Christian Bowen now in the corner. Leaves it there for Muir, Levi Muir. Comes out of the corner with the puck, and he tries to get the puck up top, and picked off there by Prairie, and they're going to come out of the zone and fire it up and out. And that face-off will be actually, fortunately, inside the Prairie zone as they fired it from inside the blue line. So we'll have another face-off inside the Prairie zone. 54 seconds, 54 ticks of the clock here, and the man advantage. Really nothing mounting yet as Wallgren steps in to take the draw here for Big Red Machine. Underwood, sorry you guys, I keep messing. Oh, that's Wallgren. 28, 26. They're very close when their jerseys are all bunched up. Host, rink wide pass, shot. Oh, nice save there. Good opportunity there from the left flank as an overpass just missed there as Host collects it. Back up top to DeLige. Back up to Host. He's got a lane that goes off a stick and out of play as they're controlling the zone, but just that little bit that they're missing on their passes is taken away a little bit from their time to make plays. And if they just focus on those little details about delivering the puck where the receiver wants it instead of panicking with it, they're going to have a half second more and be able to do something with it. Face off here and a nice body down low. Held in at the line. Nice job by DeLige as he's able to hold the zone there at the right point. Host takes a bump from his man. They control it now. Host's got it in his skates. There, that's what I'm talking about. Pass in the skates. Rasmussen battling here. I've got another delayed call coming to Prairie. Host at the right point. Back, delayed penalty here coming to Prairie. DeLige the far side. As OHA controls the puck. Delayed penalty coming here to Prairie. And there's the whistle. So we'll have another opportunity here as the boys are going to get another chance. And this is it. This is the one they want. And number 7's going to go to the box. I didn't see the call there, but let's call it a stick infraction. Shots right now in favor of Prairie, 21 to OHA's 8. They need to do something here right now on the man advantage. Bowen now, the puck at the top, over to Host. Back to Bowen. He's going to walk it down the wall on the right flank, and he gets it back up top to Host. Or Wittreck, sorry, 42, not 22. And turned over in the corner, bouncing up the wall. Wittreck's going to play that in. Not able to get it in too deep as here comes Prairie. Coming back now is Christian Bowen doing a nice job coming back on a great play by Bowen. A good hustle play. And saving a good scoring opportunity there for Prairie. And now here comes Bryant with some speed through the neutral zone. Lands Bryant across the blue line. Sets up. Wittreck. Good play across to Bowen. He's going to walk it in with a shot off a leg, and that goes wide. Levi Leitner now in the corner. He gets pinned. Pass rimmed around the far side. Bryant's going to pick it up at the far point. Walk it in. Bryant with a shot. That whistles wide as we need a few of those to start hitting the net. Near side, Wittreck. 50 seconds to go here in the power play for OHA, and Wittreck starts out of the zone. Loses the handle on it there momentarily. Now he goes to Verrier. Verrier's going to control the puck here up the neutral zone, far side, across the blue line. And gets turned over there at the blue line. Dangerous play. And back to collect it now is Mac Host. Now to DeLige. Back to Host. Host down the right side. Carries the puck in deep. All the way around. Far side. To DeLige. Shot off a leg, doesn't get through. Now to the wall. DeLige out in front, tries to go back door and turned aside, far side, shot right on, and another shot, but very little traffic in front, and a routine save there by the goaltender. With 5 seconds remaining here in the man advantage for OHA, their third of the game. Right now 0-2 on the man advantage is in to take the draw is Underwood battling for it down in the corner. Time expires on the third power play for OHA. Fortin is getting mauled by his Prairie attackers as Underwood bounces off of his stick up the wall, far side. Chipped up. Prairie backhanded out front. Dangerous play there as he now collects it. Now we've got some speed coming back the other way. Kane Fitzgerald through the neutral zone. Got Bureau on his right. Not able to get the puck to Bureau down the right side. And we got to get back into play as Fortin goes to work down the far side. Turns the corner on him. Shot near side. But just missed on the near side. Beautiful chance there. Bouncing puck. And an alert play coming back by Walton. Fitzgerald tries to get around his man. Bureau now gets around the corner. Vincent Bureau gets a shot towards the net. Not able to collect on a pass as the lines are changing. Down low, rim play to the near side. This is Noguchi. Does a nice job. Tepe holding the line and right off the noggin here of Walgren. And Fitzgerald's going to go for roughing, looks like. Boy, oh boy, we can't hurt ourselves. Our first key to the game today, as we talked about, was maintaining discipline, and right now, those penalties after the whistle are going to hurt us. So Prairie now 0 for 3 in the man advantage. This will be their 4th power play of the game. Face off to the right of Jonah Gamble, and the bouncing puck out front and cleared all the way down the ice by Barch. And Prairie now goes back to work on the man advantage. Bowen and Muir up front there with Barch and Noguchi on the back end for OHA. Down the right side, Barch gets it off his stick there and in behind the OHA net. Now Keith at the left point, walks it up into the corner. Pass out in front, bouncing puck, in feet, in tight. Nice job there by Jonah, standing tall with a bouncing puck in the blue paint. Shot, another good save is Jonas right now. Clearly the player of the game here for OHA as he continues to keep battling and bouncing puck there and gets to the left point and not out. And here we go, back the other way. The puck's in the net. The puck's in the net. That puck's in the net. So I'm not sure what is going to be the call here, but clearly the puck went in the net, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty shot. So Christian Bowen's going to get a penalty shot here for OHA as he's hauled down from behind on a glorious scoring chance. And, well, some say that this is the most exciting play in hockey is the penalty shot. And Christian Bowen, one of the guys you want taking this. Here he is, takes the puck at center, Christian Bowen, the penalty shot for OHA. Turned aside as he tried the stick handle and take the shot, maybe looking 5-hole there, but not able to cash in on that. As Coach Jesse's going to have a word with the official. As the penalty shot opportunity was thwarted there as face off to the left of the Prairie goal. I'm not sure what happened there because they had to dig the puck out of the net, so clearly the puck was in the net, and then the net would have come off. So I'm not sure what the call was there, why the penalty shot was called instead of a goal, because clearly the puck was in the net. But off the Barch TV stanchion here. Whew, that was close. A little chin music here for Barch TV. Back the other way now. As it's turned aside there, 30 seconds here to go in the man advantage for Prairie with that short-handed penalty shot opportunity by Bowen. Is not able to cash in on that. 20 seconds remaining in the man advantage for Prairie as they skate up the ice. Hold at the blue line, doing a nice job here. Now Bryant's going to go off to the races. Bryant carries in, shot right on, and boy, oh boy. I don't know what the Prairie guy is thinking there because Brian did a great job of holding up short and not touching the goaltender. I mean, he stopped in front of him, but then he gets absolutely leveled for no reason. Those are the kind of plays that drive coaches crazy. So 14's going to the box for cross-checking. We've got 8 seconds remaining here in the man advantage, which will be 4-on-4. So we got 4-on-4 for 8 seconds. For 8 seconds, and face off inside the Prairie zone. Held the left point by DeLige. 5 seconds remaining in the OHA penalty. Shot that's thrown towards the net, and with 1 tick of the clock, we'll reset here. Face off to the left of the Prairie goal. Reese Verrier out to take the draw for OHA. Battle for it in the corner now. Verrier on the half wall. Now they're on the power play. To Host. Back up to Verrier. Far side DeLise. Walks it in. Shot. Tipped right on. Rebound out in front. Not able to connect on that as OHA back to retrieve inside the zone is Verrier as he gloved that one down in the neutral zone and picks it up himself. So no glove pass on that with 4:12 to go in the second period. 121 here in the man advantage for OHA. Is far side Rasmussen gains the blue line. Gets the puck to the half wall. Knocked out of his stick. That's the interference. Shot by Host. DeLige. Shot up top. Coach Jesse wants the 5-on-3. Give him the puck. And we'll have another face-off for interference. So we'll have a little bit of 5-on-3 action here now as OHA has opportunity here. 2-man advantage, 5-on-3 for at least 49 seconds. Verrier in to take the draw here for OHA. To Bowen. To DeLige at the left point. To Bowen at the right. Wall brings it down to Rasmussen. Back up to Bowen. They got to do something here. There's not much happening, just going back and forth. And this is what Prairie wants. Shot, rebound right out in front. Oh, not able to cash in on that. Good opportunity there with Cruz Rasmussen right on the doorstep. But he's not able. You got to be careful. You're going to take a slash call. Back the other way. 5-on-3. 5-on-3 here. 10 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Bryant's going to walk it down. Tries to go up the middle. There he is. Oh, and he had a backdoor pass opportunity. And that one hit DeLige right in the back, and that one hurt. Now Verrier right up the middle. Verrier fakes a shot. Oh, and it whistles wide on the far side. Nice save, actually. Back to collect it here is Fortin. 5-on-4 now as time expires in the 5-on-3 as Ryder Fortin moves it up. And here comes Leitner across the blue line. Levi Leitner into the corner. Drop pass for Bowen. Back up top to Fortin. Far side to Bryant. Backdoor pass. Controlled here and he's going to beat Fortin down the side. Backhand, scores, shorthanded goal. So as we can see from the replay here, he just burns down the left side, gets around the defenseman and walks it back in, goes forehand, backhand, and OHA finds themselves down now. As we go back to live action, 1-0 in favor of Prairie, shorthanded goal. And Mac Host collects the puck. 15 seconds to go in the man advantage as Wittruck moves the puck up the ice. And Host down the right side. Gets the puck in deep, in behind the net. Backhanded up the far side. Host holds the puck in, flips the puck into the corner. Rimmed around the near side and successfully killing the penalty now is OHA 0 for 5, 6 probably, as Noguchi comes back to collect the puck. Pass right out in front as Leitner leaves the puck there. Now as Wittruck moves the puck up the far side. Bride now moves the puck up to Wahlgren, not able to collect that pass from behind him. And into the corner now as they go back to work. Far side, upended. Near side tipped in by Lee, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. 1 minute to go here in the second period. OHA down 1-0 on that shorthanded goal shortly after the 5-on-3. Out in front, bouncing puck. missed on the near side. Witchruck now, the end of a very long shift, gets upended down behind the play as Underwood gets the puck in deep. Nice play there, tic-tac down low. Back the other way, here comes Prairie with some speed right out in front of us here. Nice job there by Fitzgerald upending his man. Underwood watching him, supported, comes in from nowhere there, gets knocked over. And it looks like we're seeing some Prairie hockey here right now. Or not. Looks like Underwood's going to go. So Underwood's going to go to the box for 2. I didn't see what happened. Face off to the right of Jonah Gamble. 15 seconds here remaining in the period. Shot right on. Pass out in front, up top, 2 seconds remaining. And that shot, not able to get that one off before the end of the period. So when we come back for the third period, OHA is going to find themselves down. By a score of 1-0, shots in favor of Prairie right now, 15 to OHA 16. And much of that was a number of power play opportunities that were missed opportunities here in the second period. So we'll go back to work here in the third period. Join me live here in about 12 minutes time for the conclusion of this one as OHA down 1-0 going into the second intermission. Jason Barch here alongside, nobody here at Barch TV. Be back for the third period in just a few moments time. Well, welcome back to the Summit Center here, folks, in Abbotsford, BC, home of the Yale Hockey Academy and the Yale Showcase this weekend, as your Big Red Machine finds themselves down 1-0 to the Prairie Hockey Academy, as we are about to get underway here in the third period. Third period face-off brought to you by Sun Valley Dental Center in Osoyoos, home of the Hockey Smiles, as we're underway to start the third period. Boys go back to work here on the penalty kill. 1:35 here to own the man advantage for Prairie as they move a puck across the blue line. They get set up inside the offensive zone. D-to-D pass here, not able to clear that as the puck, bouncing puck now off to the races. Max Chen's off to the race. Chen tries to get around his man. He's bumped off the puck there. Tries to get around the corner there, and a good play on the defenseman coming back to that one, as Max Chen just about having an opportunity down the left side. A great opportunity there by Chen. He's having a good game today for the Big Red Machine. And now as Fortin, he's going to get the puck all the way down the ice. Out to play that is the goaltender, and he rims the puck around, and a nice play there by the goaltender with a minute to go on the man advantage. Far side now, Fortin's going to pick up the puck himself. Far side to Bureau, and he chips the puck in all the way down inside the Prairie zone. 44 seconds here to go on the man advantage. Errant passer on the far side there, not able to turn that puck over. Now what do they do? Coming back this way is back to retrieve here inside the defensive zone, and stretch past to Keith as he gets across the blue line, backhands the puck to nobody on the far side. After it there is Fortin, watched up top there by Muir, and he gets a stick on it, up and out of play. Good play by Levi Muir, getting that puck out of play, and we'll have a face-off inside the OHA zone with 18:29 here to go in the period, as we're just underway, minute and a half in, 14 seconds on the clock. And Walgren in to take the face-off there for OHA, and puck into the corner now. Barch takes a hit from his man down low. Noguchi doing a nice job. Done a good stick up top there by Walgren. He has the stick slashed out of his hands again. That's a couple times that's happened today. Pass there, fired all the way down the ice. That's going to go for icing. Quick whistle, as he hadn't even got to the hash marks, but they blew the whistle fast, so assuming he was going to make that, clearly win that race. But sometimes these linesmen are used to working minor hockey games, and the hybrid icing sometimes is a bit foreign to officials that work both leagues. Puck up to the right point. Baker controlling there. Leitner gets knocked off the puck there as they collide, and they fall down there and regroup inside the neutral zone. Backhand the puck in behind the OHA net. Barch now circles out of the pile with the puck as he controls, makes a pass up the middle, and that just misses Walgren, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. Icing waved off as Walgren now, shot right on. Easy one there for the Prairie goaltender, flags that down, 17:32. Just a reminder, at the conclusion of this game, send me your 3-star selections to 250-498-7521. That's my personal cell phone number. Use the QR code on the screen. Shot right on, he scores! I didn't even see that one. But we'll find out who's at the top of the train here, as Christian Bowen gets one for OHA, and the game tied now at 1. And I'm going to have to go back to the replay to see that one. Shot in tight, and an alert play by Christian Bowen puts OHA back into this one, and we've got ourselves an even game, and that might be enough to get these boys firing on all cylinders now. 17:23, game tied at 2. Puck on the half wall here now as Prairie digs the puck out, takes it down, goes wide on DeLige. Not able to turn the corner as now Bryant chips the puck up, and here goes Max Chen down the right side. Chen with a shot, and it goes off a leg. Nice defensive play there by the Prairie defenser. Bowen now, who's obviously feeling it after that Goal inside the blue paint, does a nice job holding that onside. DeLige walks it in, shot, and glove down, and a nice play there, but shot just a little bit too high for a rebound. As well, we're back in this one. We're back in business, ladies and gentlemen, as U15 Big Red Machine on a goal by Christian Bowen finds themselves back in this one here, even with Walton flipping the puck down low. In behind the net, Host avoids check down low. Barrier in the corner. Turnover. Oh, and a dangerous turnover there as Rasmussen can't collect it. Now Rasmussen spins off the wall, tries to hit Barrier, but hits him in his feet. And again, just those details with those passes, just not able to connect on those, as that takes away valuable time, and the puck is iced all the way down. I thought a OHA player hit that, but icing the call. So we'll have a face-off now inside the Prairie zone. 16:20 here to go in the third period. Face-off will be deep inside the Prairie zone to the right of their goaltender. Reese Verrier in to take the draw. He's going to try to win that on his forehand. Back to Walton. And Prairie controls here on the half wall. Music still going, but now, there we go. Turned over there is Verrier with a good stick. Shot right on. And Prairie now. Rasmussen gets the puck back down low to Verrier. Reese Verrier. Far side. Held in at the line. Nice job there by Fortin, and he backhands the puck all the way in. Rasmussen battling with his man down low. Now Verrier comes out of the pile with the puck. He's got Mac Host right in the slot there dangerously. Good job there as Wahlgren absorbs contact from his man. Verrier now spins out of the pile. Good job there as Reese Verrier controlling the puck in the corner. Getting worked over pretty good as he backhands the puck down low. Pass right on front. Oh, and he just Host had vacated the slot there, and unfortunately, it's a good back pressure there by Verrier. As puck goes off, good block there by Walton. And Verrier flips the puck up. Bouncing puck now as Bureau goes to it. Barch down the right side, across the blue line. Tries to get the puck in. And redirected right towards the net by Levi Muir. And we'll have a face-off inside the Prairie zone. Apologize for the camera work. Remember, working solo here. One hand on the mic, one hand on the camera, and in between that, we're working the laptop here to try to keep our score and our shots accurate. Face-off to the left of the Prairie goal. Controlled there by Barch. He gets the puck up to Noguchi, chipped right on. And Bureau here takes the puck and fires it down the ice. And icing will be the call as Blaine gains possession on that, coming back to the puck. And a good face-off play there as they work that to a tee, and it all started with a good face-off win by Levi Muir as they're going to set up another play here inside the offensive zone. 14:44 here on the game clock. Muir trying to win that to his forehand. He tries to win it over to Noguchi. Puck to the corner. As Barch, good decision. He's able to get the puck back in and hold the line momentarily as Prairie comes back behind the net to set it up. Noguchi now, turnover at the blue line, and we like that, and they're going to ice the puck back the other way, and we'll have another face-off inside the Prairie zone, and good pressure here by OHA, and let's see if they can cash in on something here. As we have a full-scale line change for OHA with the offensive zone face-off. Underwood's going to in to take the face-off here for OHA. He's going to try to win that to his backhand by the looks of it, and he does. Tries to get it to Wahlgren, but he's not able. He's tied up on the play. Nice play there by Leitner, and he bumps his man off the puck. Here comes DeLige. Ben DeLige cuts to the middle, turns it over. That was Leitner, sidesteps a hit. Shot thrown towards the net there, but just wide. Wahlgren drops it, and just outside the blue line is DeLige, and he's going to fire it over to Wittrock. Back to DeLige as they regroup inside the defensive zone. Here comes DeLige with a head of steam down the left side, and he tries to go outside in on his man. It's turned over there and back the other way, and they're going to have a 1-on-2 with Eaton coming back the other way. Shot. Ooh, nice save there by Gamble. As he had to be alert as that pass, or that shot rather, was labeled for the far side. Back up top, Eaton with a blast from the high slot and up off the wall. Wahlgren's not able to collect on that one. Back the other way now as Leitner tries to flip the puck up and not able to get that out. It's turned over at the blue line, and that's a dangerous turnover as DeLige battles with his man for the puck. Here comes Wittruck now. Ryden Wittruck moves the puck up across the blue line and just offside. Fortunately for OHA, as the puck squirted free, and offside being the call will give everybody a chance to change some tired legs inside the OHA zone. 13:03 here to go, third period. The game tied at 1 on the timely goal by Christian Bowen off the face-off. As Prairie controls the draw, shot whistles wide on the near side. Up the wall. As they're able to relieve the pressure, far side Bowen pushes the puck all the way down the ice. Bryant with him now. Lance Bryant out of the corner in behind the net. Bryant circles around through the zone, backhands the puck down low to Chen. Up the wall to Walton. He takes contact and turned over there now, and back the other way they come with a bit of speed as they get the puck in, and they're going to change their defense there is Prairie. Far side, Fortin. Out of the corner, shot. Nice save there by Gamble. On a good play coming out of the corner there was Prairie. Across Bowen, not able to pull the trigger on that one as he misfired. Battle for it here is DeLige, or Bryant rather. Gets down. Puck in behind the OHA net now as they come out of the pile with the puck to move the puck up the far side. Bowen trying to indirect pass to Chen off the goalie's pads. Nice play there by Christian Bowen. Barrier turns it over in the far corner. Now we go back to work now as Reese Barrier doing a nice job on the forecheck again for OHA. Good job there holding the puck in at the far side is Tepe Noguchi. Tepe walks the puck to the middle momentarily, not able to get the shot off, and coming back the other way, and Blaine Barch is in a foot race coming back. Doing a nice job as he backhands the puck up. Now Mac Host. Mac Host transition back the other way. Host gets the puck in deep. Good hit here as now DeLige moves it far side. Wittruck, he's in trouble. He's caught in the corner. Nice saucer pass this side as DeLige moves it up to Rasmussen. Right in front of us now as Verrier collects the puck. Down the left side. Gets stripped off it there as DeLige regroups here in the neutral zone. And moves it back to Wittruck. To Rasmussen. Rink wide. Dangerous pass there at the blue line. And fortunate for OHA as they move the puck up the walls. Verrier now trying to get the puck up the wall. The far side. DeLige. Souter here for Prairie. Spins off a check there as Rasmussen goes through. Now Souter, he's dancing through the blue line, across the blue line. Turned over there momentarily. Now back here comes DeLige. DeLige gets pulled from behind. No call. Back the other way. Here comes some speed down the right side. He's got Wittruck on. Oh, and he whistles that high and wide of Gamble, the top corner. He was clearly going far side, top corner. DeLige, good battle there. He's got to get that puck over, and he does. Now to Wittruck. Ryden Wittruck. Up to Rasmussen. He gets the zone. And back the other way is, you can just tell by the body language of the Big Red Machine, is that they're tired. They're looking to get off. And now Wittruck, he's going to move the puck. Nice pass up the middle as tipped free by Host, and they're able to change. They're able to change their defense at least as they move the puck up now. Far side. D to D. Fortin taking on his backhand. Down low, dangerous right out in front. As Host moves the puck up and he tries to hit Bureau coming through. Back to collect it now inside the OHA zone is Fortin. He keeps going with his man, dangerous. Nice Good play there by Muir as he picks that up. Turned over at the blue line. These blue line turnovers are going to hurt us. Blue line turnovers are going to hurt us. And here we go, Bureau. Vincent Bureau, 2-on-1, going back the other way. He's got Fitzgerald to his right. Makes the pass, and he's not able to collect that as Kane Fitzgerald coming down the right side. And here comes Prairie now in transition. They backhand the puck in, and they're going to change all 5 Prairie Dogs are changing right now. As Barch, and a dangerous pass up the middle. And fortunately recovered on that one as he bounces the puck now out to Fitzgerald to Bureau. Bureau down the left side with a shot that goes off a leg into the corner. Held in by Wahlgren on a nice job there at the left point. Underwood watching him. Far side. Here comes Prairie. Good stick there by Noguchi. Bouncing puck out in front. And Wahlgren moves it far side to Verrier. Or Leitner rather. Leitner. Able to get the puck in deep. As the defense changes for Big Red with the puck momentarily down low. And they're going to flip the puck out, and back collected is Wittrock. 7:50 on the game clock. Game tied at 1. Right up the middle. That's offside as we'll have a face-off inside the neutral zone. Not sure why my clock's not working as well as it should. But we'll get you back up to date here. 7:45 on the game clock. Face-off in the neutral zone on the far side. Back to live action here as Max Chen carries the puck across the blue line. Gets around the D-man on the far side. Max Chen in behind the net, carries it through the zone, looking for a pass option. Max Chen doing a nice job up to the right point. Wittrock moves the puck down low. Feathered all the way around here now. Bryant in the near corner. Out of the corner. Down low, pass down low, backhand right out in front, rebound right out in front. Bouncing puck, it's in! I don't know who got that one, but boy, oh boy, a timely one for OHA. With 7:18 here to go. And who's taking that one? Looks like Bryant's taking that one as he bangs the puck in. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at that one. Oh, maybe we won't. All right. OHA up 2-1. 7:18 here to go in the third period. On a very, very timely goal by Lance Bryant. DeLige takes his man hard to the end wall. In behind the OHA net, pulled down from behind is Bryant. No call. Bouncing puck in front. Dangerous redirect there. Good job with Wittrock in front of the net, holding his man back. Now Bryant moves the puck up the far side, trying to hit Bowen off the wall, and here goes Chen applying some pressure up the wall now. Fired it in. We got delayed offside as OHA changes all 5 players. Here comes Prairie back now with a bit of speed. Through the neutral zone. Eaton. Big forward there for Prairie as he fires the puck around the far side. That caroms almost out of the zone. Back to collect it now is Fortin. Ryder Fortin. Rasmussen can't handle that pass here. The puck is tipped free now, and Fortin picks it up and he gains the zone. Up. And racing just as he beats Rasmussen to the puck there on the far side. We'll have a face-off inside the OHA zone. 6:15 here to go. OHA up by a score of 2-1. Face-off will be to the right of Jonah Gamble, who's played a phenomenal game for OHA. On the near wall as they move the puck up now is Reese Verrier through the neutral zone across the blue line. Tries to get a shot off, not able to. Good play there by Host as he's able to hold the line momentarily, and now Underwood backhands the puck back in deep, Rasmussen backhands the puck in deep. In the corner now, Prairie's moving the puck up. A good job there as now Verrier. Rasmussen going to work here on the forecheck, doing a nice show. Verrier kicks the puck up. Nice play off his foot. Carries the puck down below the goal line. And now out of the corner. Shot. The goaltender, and a good play by Reese Verrier out of the. And the Prairie goaltender had to be sharp on that one. Back the other way, one-on-one, and tries to get around Fortin off his stick into the corner. Battle for it in the far wall. Eaton now from the right point. Shot. Nice save there by Gamble. Good hard shot by the big defenseman for Prairie as they move the puck up now. And Rasmussen trying to do a stick handle there, and he's able to get the puck out of the zone. But again, so you just got to simplify. Get the puck out of the zone. Let's not turn it over inside. Let's freeze that. Attaboy, Jonah. Good job. He's been phenomenal here so far today for OHA is Jonah Gamble. And speaking of that, by the end of the game, I want to see your 3-star selections. You send those to me at that number there on the screen or use the QR code. And we'll be sure to recognize those players that have gone over and above today at the Summit Center here in beautiful Abbotsford, BC. Beautiful day here this morning. Sun shining, and for Abbotsford, we'll take it. We get a lot of rain down here, especially in the winter months. 4:49 here to go in the third period. Now Barch from behind the OHA net. He moves the puck up. Now nice pass to Bureau. Bureau moves the puck up. Far side, Fitzgerald trying to jump in on that one. This way here now, Eaton walks the puck across. Shot, blockered away. Nice save there by Gamble. Try to put one behind Jonah Gamble today, the way that he's been playing. We can battle on the wall. Puck down low, Barch after it there. He tries to reverse directions. And he moves the puck up to Bureau, and here we go. Bureau across blue line. Noguchi in deep. One-handed pass out in front and knocked down. And Delige back to collect it. Turned over there, and he's had a man trapped offside, or else he would have been off to the races, fortunately, for OHA. And he's trying to dangle through players there as he carries the puck in down low, and a nice job of it. Delige. Oh, that one goes off of Bureau's leg. Shot! Oh, and that whistle just wide on the far side. Reverse directions now as Delige takes a bump down low, and OHA on their heels. Tepe trapped at the end of a very long shift for him, and they're going to move the puck up the far side, and they're able to clear the zone. Tepe looking to make that change. He's got to hustle, and he does. Witcher comes on in favor of him now, and they come back the other way now across as Underwood shot from the right point, or right flank rather. Nice job there by Underwood picking up on that loose puck. And shot right on. What a save by Jonah Gamble. As he bails his team out here again on a nice line rush. On a fortunate bounce. As timeout, it'll be called here by Prairie, and with 1:21, and it's 81 ticks of the clock on, and clear that they're going to be pulling their goaltender here for this offensive zone face-off. With 1:21 here to go, OHA is up by a score of 2-1. As not sure what, we lost some sound or what have you, but hopefully you guys can hear me out there. And a stretch pass here. Mac Host is going to bury it, and that's it. That can't be icing. That can't be icing. Nice by Mac Host. They wanted icing on that, but clearly he got down to that one way before. As OHA, Mac Host appears to have iced this one for OHA. By Coach Jesse, clearly drew that one up as they won the draw, and Host was out taking the puck to the empty net. 50 seconds here to go as they puck in front of Gamble, bouncing right there. They can't get a handle on it as there's a pile up inside the blue paint. And 43 seconds here to go, as the face-off will be outside the OHA zone, in the neutral zone. As Willie Pratt, he's pumped to see his boys closing this one out. We're going to have a tripping call. It looks like DeLige is probably going to go for tripping. As he went and tried to make a good defensive play on that, but ultimately took his legs out. So it was unfortunate, but it was a good play. Can't really fault him for that. It's a hustle play. Coaches love to see hustle plays. 30 seconds left here as the goal is empty for Prairie. Shot from the left point right on. Gamble makes the save, as he has so far for the bulk of the game here today. Just a reminder, send me in your 3-star selections. The sooner the better, and that helps me tabulate your votes and make sure that we nominate the appropriate players that you feel off the side post. Be icing because they're short. Tough one today for the linesmen today. They struggled a little bit.
for it out in front. 15 seconds here on the clock. Fortin's going to try to get the puck out, and he does. Is able to clear the zone. Back to collect it here as Baker carries the puck in just offside as we got 4 ticks of the clock left to go.
Really did have a phenomenal game for OHA here today. As of 3-1, and give me a few minutes here, folks, and I will tabulate the 3 stars of the game today. All right, folks, when we are back here, as I'm just getting everything tabulated here, and it's pretty clear what everybody had in mind in terms of performances here today, as the Big Red Machine win this one by a score of 3-1 on the empty netter, closing it out by Mac Host, as voted by you, our Barch TV audience out there, our 3 stars of the game today. First star, your goaltender, who played fantastic in net today for OHA, is Jonah Gamble. The go-ahead goal by Lance Bryant earns him the 2nd star, and then another goal scorer today, and also had a strong game up front today for the Big Red Machine, was Christian Bowen. And congratulations to those boys on fantastic efforts. But, you know, I have to say it was a good, solid team effort all the way around, as they are able to close this one out and grab their first victory of the Yale Showcase weekend here by a score of 3-1 over Prairie. So, just a reminder, we're going to be having our after hours coming up immediately after the game. We'll see if we can get a few of the boys out here to talk a little bit about the game today and what it take to overcome a solid game by the Prairie Hockey Academy, as OHA does win this one 3-1. So stay tuned for just a few moments here as we bringing you After Hours with Barge TV coming up in just a few moments' time. All right, fellas. Jason Barch here with Barch TV. A solid win. You want me in? Solid win by OHA here today. Our U15 Big Red Machine today. We got the opportunity for our second stars here today. Jonah Gamble, our first star of the game today, buddy. Clearly with the helmet on today, because maybe you were under attack in net there today, but you stood tall. Maybe tell us about your game today.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to come in strong. We lost kind of hard there yesterday, so we really needed this win to secure our spot as the top team this showcase, and I really just wanted to put in that effort there. So that's all I need to say about that.
Yeah, and you played fantastic today, and maybe Lance, you want to talk a little bit about walk us through your goal here today. It was a big turning point for your team today, sort of allowing us to get out in front by a 2-1 margin. Maybe tell me about what was going through your mind.
I mean, when I scored it, I was so ecstatic. It's because we took that lead, which that team was real. It was a really good goalie in net, and it's just a tough one in the first 2 periods, and we couldn't get anything going. But in that third, we got something going. That's the one thing I like about this team.
Fantastic, and your team has shown a lot of resilience. Maybe Jonah, talk a little bit about the game yesterday. I know you didn't play in it yesterday. There may be some speculation that your team has a harder time on the bus rides. Playing a game that you're a travel day, you're coming off the bus. What do you guys have to do to be ready for those games, do you think, on the long bus rides here?
Well, I think we just spend too much time with, talking about random stuff, not getting focused for the game. The bus rides, we're too ecstatic about being around each other that we don't focus on what's really important, and that's winning the game. And I think we just need to get our minds dialed at least an hour before the game, because sometimes we're just getting too hyped about random stuff, and it's just throwing us off.
Yeah, and that's a skill all to its own, is being ready to play, on those long travel days. Lance, one more question for you. I know you guys have played early here today. You got the whole rest of the day off. What's on the radar for you here for the rest of the day?
I'm going to go with my mom for family time and then come back, have dinner with the team.
Great, and you guys are squaring off tomorrow. What do you know about your team that you're playing tomorrow?
Not much, just go as hard as we can against them.
Fantastic. Jason Barch, on behalf of all of us here at Barch TV, our first and second stars here today. Jonah Gamble, Lance Bryant, thanks you guys for joining us on After Hours, and look forward to seeing you guys play tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, go.